when you first click on the link to the Coding Narrative course, you'll arrive here at this landing page. This has got a little bit of information about the course, cost, how to pay, enroll, etc. But if you come up, if you put the activation code in here and click on Join the Course, this is where you'll end up. So this is our home page. Down here on the left is the menu. It's how you find your way around the course. This gives you more information about the course, about getting around open learning. And then here in the learning activities, these are where the modules sit. And within each of these modules are the separate parts of the course. So you can work through the whole course in a linear fashion from beginning to end, or you can jump around and have a look and see what's where and what you might want to do first. So you might want to jump straight into the coding. And this is your step-by-step guide. You might want to have a look at the introduction section first. This is where you set up your Scratch account, we look at the interface, we learn about the blocks, and we do some guided building skills. So let's have a look in here and see what's in here. Alright, skills development. So this is where we learn the first things that we need to know about Scratch. And as you can see here, it is a step-by-step. So this is the very first thing you're going to see when you enter the address into your search bar. And it's got signs and symbols telling you what to do and how to do it. So it's got here your image guide and then a video demonstration of what to do and how to do it. So this tells you what you're going to do and this shows you how you're going to do it. And it's like that all the way through the introduction section, so that nobody gets left behind, and you can go back and follow each one of these instructions one by one all the way through. And yeah, the video guides show you what we're doing and as it's happening. Nice and slow so everybody can follow. It's even got the clicking sound effects. Woohoo! Alright, so that goes all the way through. So that's in your building skills section. Coding Narrative is essentially a writing course, and so we do look at aspects of writing, what it is to write narrative, to build narrative. You'll notice at the top of each part there is a little pie graph, and that shows you how much you've done in that section and how much still needs to be done. Now that only matters if you want to claim the professional learning hours as part of your professional learning plan. And there is a section here in the writing section, the hero's journey, that doesn't actually count towards your hours. So you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Videos, some information about narrative structure and the hero's journey. All right. Pedagogy, of course, is really important when you're teaching. We look at the context that the students are in. There's a few little tasks there that you have to take. You can navigate your way through in a linear fashion if you want, from one place to the next. Mitch Resnick, he's the guy that created Scratch. He talks about his constructionist pedagogy. There's a few little exercises there, a few little videos to watch about people sharing their coding journey or talking about coding pedagogy. And of course we map it back to the literacy outcomes in the syllabus. There's a few little exercises there. The New South Wales English syllabus is there, but if you're from another state, you'll just use your own relevant syllabus to do the same exercises. And there's me and my little avatar. Okay, then we look at the reality of your situation, your classroom context at the moment, the devices that you have access to, the learning spaces, another little activity relating to that. So then Module 4 is all about the coding. So this is where we go through and build our narrative step by step. In the writing module, you will have created a storyboard. You will have written your story. We've learned about story structure and storytelling. And the coding one we go through step by step based on the narrative exercises that we did in the previous module. So in that sense, it's good to go through in a linear way. So we go through the very first thing that you need to do, working from the storyboard, and to setting the scene. There we go. And these ones are video guides, so that way you can have it open in another on another screen while you're doing it, or you can set up your screen with two tabs and move between one and the other. We're going to set the scene for our... So it's me guiding you through it, so I talk you through all the things that you need to do from one scene to another. These video tutorials are anywhere between 2 and 4 minutes long. They're not very long. So you can go through, you can do this course in bits and pieces, snips of time here and there, and yeah, step by step. So this one goes through everything that you need to know how to do to create your video, your narrative, to code your narrative with your students. And then the last module, the last module is putting it into practice. So this is where we talk about lesson planning, how we integrate these activities into your current teaching and learning program, and how you evaluate the success of that once you teach it. And of course, here are some extra resources that might come in handy for you in the classroom. So that's a look inside the course. If you're interested in enrolling in this course, of course, all the information that you need is below.